Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Jalaal A. Hayes, founder of Elyte Energy, where we provide clean power while empowering communities. And the reason why I started this particular company is because living in Delaware for the past 4 years, I realized there is a big RV market, and this RV market contributes to things such as concerts, NASCAR events, homecomings, and so much more. But there's a problem. It's also contributing to this thing we see as pollution, which is very bad when we're talking about the climate change that we're dealing with right now. Not only that, it's also very noisy. It can be heavy to the average person, and also is not environmentally friendly, meaning that it's giving carbon emissions because of its gas power. But hey, we here at Elyte Energy, we providing this solution. We're providing a generator that is not only quiet, is lightweight, but is also environmentally friendly. And what do I mean by that? Well, just like any generator, you can charge it for about 2 hours and then be ready to go. You turn it on for use, plug up, use whatever you need to use for the great outdoors. Once it's done, you can turn it off and then unplug it for later use. But here's the specs I want to show you. It's very quiet. It's about less than 100 pounds. And not only that, it uses green energy that is proprietary and uses sustainable materials rather than these gas and poisonous batteries that you see out now. So the market opportunity is about 114 billion in the RV market, but we propose to get a market share of 150 million in the 3 to 5 years. How? We have a 2-phase market strategy. Phase 1, we're going to sublicense our technology to RV manufacturers. And then phase 2, we're going to build with the community. That's the empowerment piece, to build a generator that gives, and then sell it to the end user, which is a camper or mobile home user. The business model for our generator sales, we're going to do 2 direct channels. We're going to do a automated and a personal, which you sell on the website, as well as a personal and product demo, which you'll show at conferences, universities. It's also trade shows to make sure that we touch our customer, which are mainly the campers and as well as the green community. The traction that we have so far, we interviewed about 300 potential customers. Half of those, we got emails for the quarterly newsletter, which we will launch this month. And then just this past week, we got government interest in our technology as well. So how can you help? We asking about $50,000 for manufacturing instruments, as well as just access to experts. And the team members that are leading this, myself, I have about 10 years of clean energy experience, and as well as own the technology, as well as my co-owner who has industry partners as well. So if you want to learn more, contact me. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. How much does it cost?
So the proposed price point we have about now is about $1,200. And that will cover the cost not only to acquire the customer, but also keep the company running.
Cool.
I think this is pretty dope. It's like I'm just loving this whole experience because you see, the spaces and places that Black men walk in. We talk about climate change and there's Black men, creating stuff to impact that, right? And that's important. It's important for us to know that. I think this is really, really dope. I had the question around the cost. I think your strategy sounds weird. I'm wondering, is the goal, or what do you feel best about? Like just fully licensing, right? As this evolves, like, what we can create and license. Is there more money in the licensing, right? And having that patent and just selling that? Or is it creating the, Elyte Energy as a company, you're selling units and no licensing, but maybe to be acquired as a company?
So the plan that we have is like I said, is 2 phases. So the licensing, yes, there's money in that, and we could get that through our industry partners. But the whole social enterprise with the power of community, that's where we're building the product. So building the product for the generator and selling it that way, although we may not make a lot of money that way, that is where we're training, particularly HBCUs. I'm working with my alma mater, Delaware State University, to actually just teach people how to take something that is in a lab and bring it out into the market. So that's why we're doing that, building out the generator to bring that out. But the licensing piece, of course, will make us more money and get us faster into the market.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
That's excellent. It's not a space that I'm very familiar with, so I actually don't have any questions for you, but it sounds like a pretty solid idea.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.